Hello, good evening, everyone. I am here tonight with Karen Lagrange. We met probably about 7 or 8 years ago on one of the MDM shows we had done at the time. And over the years, Karen has made me many products, 2 or 3 pyramids, some Egyptian deities out of some type of molding, and I'll have her explain that to you. But what caught my attention once upon a time was the power of the pyramids, where she actually infuses your energy, in this case, my energy, into the product. And I completely fell in love with them so much that I put her on my website and allow her to sell her pyramids through the website, which are fantastic. But before we get into any of that, like everyone to get a glass of water. And as in typical MDM fashion, we're going to bless a glass of water together. This is a goodwill blessing to kind of kick off our time together. I'd like you to raise your left hand over that glass of water about 3 inches. In a second, you're going to start to feel that energy running down through your hand into the water. At which point you put your attention on the water and you repeat those 8 magical words. I honor the space in which you exist. And then you'll feel that energy running a little bit faster through your hand into the water. And at that point, go ahead and drink as much as you like, folks. That is super silky. Definitely going to be a good one tonight. So, Karen, how have you been? How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
So, what have you been up to? What's going on?
I just keep making these products and sending them out. Uh, you haven't got the hands yet,
Oh,
and
wow. That's beautiful.
these it's just like the size of your hands, and then you can put somebody's prayer in there or your prayer or what you're asking for, and it looks just like hands. It's pretty cool.
And what does that do? Well, how does that help a person?
Okay, so a lot of people have the prayer request. A lot of people go on to that, their beliefs. Okay, so everybody's always asking, can you pray for me? Let's all pray for so and so. You've seen that, I'm sure. Well, when you do it this way, you're going straight up. Okay, so we got the copper, we got the resin, we got the crystals in there, and they're when I put the crystals in with the copper and the other gemstones or whatever you want to call it, the stones that are meant for you, it heightens everything you're asking for. It brings it to you faster, quicker. The prayer, anything you're asking for is just amazing.
You want to know something very interesting?
Hmm.
So, when we move MDM products out of the warehouse to the mail room, I sign every thank you card personally. It's not a photocopy, it's actually my signature because that's how much I appreciate business. And do you know what I used to sign them? For some reason, I was drawn to. Do you remember you sent me a round, almost like a dish?
Something like
That
that.
that is it. Mine's different, of course, but that's it. I sign every card on that, and the cards are high vibration, but love on the bottom of the card actually touches that, and during that process of signing it, it just explodes with energy. It's amazing. Can you tell me about that product?
Okay, so again, they're all made with your energy. Okay, I step out, source steps in, and I put in what's needed for you at that time. And I use the crystals, and I just have all these things set out, and kind of like source steps in. But these do amazing things. They clear. They The symbols also help you get what you want, kind of like what you put on your copper and your other things that you make. It just brings it to heighten. And I don't know, it just source stepped in and showed me what to do, and I follow.
You think you can make a tabletop for me?
I could. I actually could.
So on the MDM website, you list pyramids. What else? What else have you got going on?
What I do like about the plates, okay, I don't know, I got another one here. So you can put a symbol, if somebody's drawn to a symbol, you can put that there too and bring in whatever it is that you're needing. Because we all need something from time to time. So even upgrading these, I have one, it was like a St. Patty's Day one that I made.
Oh, wow, that's
And
beautiful.
yeah, and I got a pyramid to match this, kind of, sort of, I just was sitting there one day and I thought, well, what else could I do? And this popped in. And yeah, and I kept that one. I don't usually keep a lot of them. And then, of course, the dragons. And it may look like a plain Jane dragon, but it's it's got the energy. Yeah.
uh, honestly, folks, her products are the only ones that I allow in my workspace, and maybe one or two others in my home because they're oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yes. And you just never know. Some people are drawn to this one, something else, and I just keep going with what I get told to do. And it may not be the right thing at the right moment, but then later it is. I
So
just
all of these products, what are they made out of? Is that epoxy or
Okay.
resin?
Yeah, it's a resin and copper. Coppers can do it to get the energy that you need. But those quartz crystals that I get from Arkansas, they're very high vibration. And when you wrap that crystal with the copper wire, that just energizes it, just like a battery, because that's what they use with batteries is the quartz crystals. Pretty amazing,
And and
surprisingly.
and how do you get the pieces to stay within the resin when you're making it? Like how do you make them?
Okay, so you mix up two different epoxy resin that's not dangerous. There's some that's kind of bad, some that are good. I try to use the better one out of them, and I mix it up, and then I just put things in slowly, and you got to wait. But sometimes things move, Peter, and I learned to stop messing with it because if it moves, it's supposed to be there. But I'll mess with it for a little bit, and then I know enough to get out of it because there's something that you're needing in that coin or whatever. It will move because it's supposed to. It's a changing something in your energy.
And why do you put a coin in there? What does that do?
Sometimes I do coins, sometimes I don't. I just go with what I get told to put in there. But coins bring wealth. They bring. It's a different type of coin. I never know. Like this one has an Egyptian coin, I believe. Yeah. No,
An
this one has
Egyptian
like,
coin on an Aztec pyramid. That is very unique.
yeah. And then there is an Aztec coin there too, but inside I have the other one. And then the skulls bring in the knowledge, the ancient knowledge. It's just different. And then I even have the baby ones, baby pyramids, because I had one lady from Australia that she went in the ambulance and she took her pyramid with her. And then she came out of it okay, but she wasn't leaving without her pyramids. Um, I do have a big one. Got some dust because I live in the country. And this one is very Egyptian.
Wow. Yeah, I think yeah, I have one or two. I don't know if they're that big, but those are beautiful.
Yeah, and then this one for some reason just got the star, and I think it's because it's connecting me with the planets and the stars.
Now, if I was interested in a pyramid,
Uh-huh.
how do you would you interview me? How does that work?
Well, I like to interview people, talk to them a little bit to pick up their energy. Otherwise, I got to at least have your name and where you live at, and anything I could get about you that you could give me. And I put it underneath everything I'm working with at the same time. Like if I have a picture of you, I put the picture there too. And with yours, each one that you did, I played some of your videos so that way you totally went in there.
Yeah, yeah, they've been very good to me. I can't complain. That's pretty amazing tech. So if someone wants to get a hold of you, obviously they can go to the MDM page, click on
Oh,
spiritual technology, and then they'll see your product listed on there. If someone else didn't know how to get a hold of you or didn't want to go to the MDM page, how could they get a hold of you elsewhere?
I did get the crystal matrix running again. Um, I did that today, but my email, phone, whatever they want to do.
Okay, so what's your email? Any
Karen,
information you want to give them?
sure. Karen Lagrange, 1316 at gmail.com. And my phone number is 319-350-4913.
Oh, everybody's going to be calling you from the internet now.
I get that already, so it doesn't matter.
So, yeah, your products are amazing.
And
Um,
I keep yours here too. Yours, this one that you sent me, I keep it right here on my desk too.
that
And
is
I have,
yeah.
yeah, and I have one of your other ones that you first did. That's in my car yet, and it has protect me. It really has.
The HFA, a new way to travel. Yeah.
Yes.
So, to that end, I have been working very, very hard on the third generation of this product. And from what you just showed, which was the HFA for home and the HFA Plus for home and office version 2, but the first and second generation of this product were about that size. They were very heavy. You could only connect them to your vehicle, and the process to move them was a little bit complicated. But this is the third iteration. This is the new HFA Traveler, which you now actually connect to yourself. And, I've been doing videos for 2 or 3 months now, everything from, skiing down some pretty steep slopes to just adventure trips I've been on to cooking to hiking and everything else in between on how this product has been, you know, changing my life in so many areas. And this is just a prototype. The production units that are coming are slightly augmented from this. Um, but you can fit this in your pocket. You can throw it in your glove compartment. You can throw it in your bag. You can put it in your purse, and it augments your reality, and makes things very, very conducive to you. So, for example, when I was skiing, it would just automatically bring you down the best path. I mean, it's like the benefits you get from the one that you have, how it just
Right.
works, and it's
Yeah.
you just feel it. This one is a whole different animal because you're carrying it on you now, and it's called the Traveler for a reason because it goes with you. Yeah. So this will be coming probably in the April timeframe. I'm very excited about this product launch. We got some other cool stuff on coming up. We have water bottles. Believe it or not, I finally decided to develop a water bottle, which is very exciting, based off of the source symbology. And then this was the latest product launch that we had done. This is HFA force generators, creates a vortex. We have a force generator extreme coming. It's 10 times the size of this. It's amazing. It's all amazing. And then beyond that, we have more products on the way this year. So it's exciting. It's a good time to be a mystic, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. First thing I caught with that was, wouldn't that be amazing to take with you to the casino and win the huge jackpot?
The traveler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
I
There's
just I think that would work. I really do.
Well, you'll
That was
have
the first
one. You're going to have one on its way to you shortly. So
happy.
you let me
That's
know.
oh yeah. I I had needed 16,000 and something, and I I just went on a whim and I got it. When I least expected it, I got it. And it was like, wow.
That's the way it always works.
Yep. On their money too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Karen. Well, it was excellent catching up with you. And again, folks, Karen Lagrange. She's on the MDM site. You can contact her through there or through her phone number or Crystal Matrix website. Thank you, Karen. Always,
Thank
it's a
you.
pleasure. Okay. Thanks, folks.